Hi, welcome to Go Digital website. And in this video, we're going to speak about tutoring advice, customer audience, and blog ideas. If you are a tutor or you are already a tutor certified or you might have a license, you must realize that in order for others to notice that you are a tutor, that you are going to have to make a website. And but before getting started on a website, it's important that you, as a tutor, you are certified and you know the responsibilities and goals that all tutor has in order to help students to achieve their academic goals. To become a tutor, you must be 18 years or older, be certified, and as well maybe you must be have a license. So it's important that if you want to be noticed by other students in your area that you offering tutoring services, that you are a tutor, it's important that you have a website and you have to come up with blog ideas depending on the level of education that you do tutoring. This could be from elementary, junior high, high school, college, or maybe university. The, the rates and prices of the tutoring depends on the education of level you are a tutor for. The tutors that do tutoring for university students, they make more money than most of the other tutors that fall down below the category of the university level. So to get started with the website and with some blog ideas, you first must know as a tutor your tutoring avatar, customer audience avatar, what is going to be my blog post about, know your areas of work, know who are your clients, and list of blog posts. To get started with a simple search engine website, you can easily get started with a domain name registration, web hosting, whose privacy, SSL certificate, and if you are more interested in getting started with the website for offering the tutoring services, watch the Tutoring SEO website planning at Go Digital website YouTube channel. You can easily come here to Go Digital website YouTube channel and make the search and look for ways how we help people like you or tutors that get started on their own website. We just come up with the basic ideas on how to get started with the website. And let's go here and how to plan for your website. So let's go here. Let's find for this one SEO. Um, SEO tutoring website planning. Watch this video if you are interested in how to plan for your website, your domain name, and as well your SSL and everything, all your plans and how to get started with the website. And if you want to get started on a website, you can easily watch the video, the best way to make a website with no extra cost. And you can easily get the plans here at godigitalwebsite.com and just get started. And if you're more interested, you can watch the SEO website planning 101, how to make a simple search engine website 101, submit simple website to search engines and local search. And let's go here. Let's find for okay, so let's go back over here. And if you want a more custom design, you can always contact website designer at godigitalwebsite.com. But you can easily get started with the website with no extra cost with the basic modules, basic products, basic blog, basic contact form, basic format, and how to be search engine optimized. And as well, you will be getting a responsive website, which is going to be visible on Androids smartphones, tablets, desktops, and laptops. Okay, so let's get started with the tutoring customer audience. Let's go here. So in order for us to know the tutoring customer audience, we have to know their tutoring avatar and my avatar responsibilities and goals as a tutor. So you're gonna have different responsibilities and goals as a tutor. This could be your tutor proficiency. This could be college, high school, junior high, elementary, and the list go on and on. You could be university as well. So it all depends what level you are want to become a tutor. You have to be able, if you want to be a university tutor, you must have a university certificate to become a tutor, or the college and the same high school. So it all depends your college level or your high school level. So if you already have the 18 years of older, you can always be in college and be a tutor for high school kids or junior high or elementary. So it all depends, okay? So there's a lot of work in all of these areas here, including in elementary. There's a lot of tutors helping the kids from elementary do their homework, okay? So it's important that you know your avatar responsibilities and goals as a tutor. You have to provide and support to the tutor. The tutor is the student and address the task, strategies, encourage dependence, utilize the text, point the tutor to read, discover answers from the text on their own. Learning relationship between the tutor and the tutor. Tutor responsibilities, you can come here and then the tutor cycle. So you put the tutor cycle here and we have an image here for the tutor cycle. So this is my textbook for becoming a tutor. So this is my textbook. I just took a picture from my textbook. So you might have a textbook when you were going to get certified as a tutor, but sometimes depending on the school that you attend, they will ask you to get this textbook. So I just provide you with this image here. And level of education, you have to input your level of education, whether you have a university degree or associates or maybe just high school diploma. Depending on the level, you just must include it here and just make different blog posts and tell the people that you are a high school, you have a high school diploma or associates or maybe a degree or bachelor degree. It all depends what level you are in. Okay, so you have to promote independence. You have to motivate the tutor, limits of tutor responsibility. So you have to help the tutor to find their answers and discover answers on their own and identify the tasks, facilitate insights to discover answers, read and underline summaries. You have to ask the student and help the student to read and underline the different summaries so they can discover the answers. Information source. So as a tutor, it's important that when you're going to do a tutoring class, it's important that you ask the student to bring the textbook. So you have to tell the student to bring the textbook, to bring the class handouts. They might have a workbook or they might have other materials that they're gonna need in order, maybe for a math class, they might need a compass, they might need a geometry ruler, or they might need different types of rulers. So it's important that if the student is going to come to a mathematics tutoring class, it's important they bring their materials. So it's important that you put this in your website. This way you don't come up with the student not bringing the materials to the tutor class. Okay, so the learning relationship, and as well, you as a tutor, you might probably have some materials as well so you can provide to the students. Okay, so it's important this. Okay, so you might have the materials to provide, or as well you might encourage the student to buy the materials. This way they can pass and achieve their academic goals. So this is another, and you have to also explain the learning relationship between the tutor and the tutor. So the tutor is here to help. And the tutor is here to learn. Okay, so you have the responsibility to help the tutor, and the tutor has the responsibility to learn from the tutor. And tutor responsibilities, a tutor cycle, and it's important that you set an agenda as well. So you set an agenda. This could be your agenda, your appointments, and all that. And over here, make sure that you include your level of education and the license details or certificates if you have as a tutor. Okay, so this is the tutor cycle. So you have to greet the tutor, identify the task, break tasks into parts, identify thought process, set an agenda. So you have to ask the tutor to set an agenda, what chapters they have to study after they identify the task, or what is the summary and all that, and address the task. And then to the summary of content, make sure they do the summary of content. Maybe it could be like a practice test or something. The to the summary of underlying the process, the confirmation, and what's next. Arrange and plan next session, and close and goodbye. Okay, so the customer audience avatar. So we get with the tutoring avatar my responsibilities and goals as a tutor. And over here is going to be my customer audience avatar. This has to be with the level of education. So if you're going to be a tutor, maybe for college, maybe for high school, maybe elementary, maybe junior high, maybe university. So you have to make the changes here for your avatar depending on the level of education. And you might be proficient in math. Some tutors, they only do math. And if you're that type of tutor, you just say, okay, I only do math for college level or the high school level or something. But if you do the college and high school or something, there's other courses that you can be proficient as well. This could be literature, English, this could be second language, biology, history, and there are many different courses that you can be proficient and be helping as a tutor to students. So over here, it's important that you know this customer audience, because they might be the college student might be looking for a tutor that is proficient in math, that is proficient in literature, that is proficient in English, or might be a high school student that looking for a tutor that is proficient in biology, that is proficient in a second language. This could be just include maybe Spanish, French. So it all depends here, okay? So it all depends of the tutor level of education, just include it in your website. So it's important, and history. So, so there are many different classes or courses that a student might want help with. And if you are a tutor, so it's important that your customer audience, they know what type of tutor are you and what is your level of education and what are the different classes that you can help tutors with. And this could be all of these. There are more courses, and this could be economics or whatever, okay? And if you are the tutor that can help the with any subject in high school to a student, then you can also do that or something like that, okay? Okay, so now we have to go with the call to action SEO diagram. If you are interested in the call to action SEO diagram, come over here and let's go to the playlist over here. So watch this video, SEO tutoring website planning, and here we will explain you more about the SEO call to action SEO diagram. So if you're planning your website, it's important that you know this as well. And for your blog ideas and your tutoring blog posts, so first you have to come up with the my tutoring blog post title, role and responsibility. This could be goals and responsibilities. So first we're gonna come up here with our first avatar. So this is all our responsibilities and goals as a tutor. And we have to come up with different titles for our blog posts. So as you can see, we're going to digest all of this information from our avatar, from our tutoring certificate class, so from our book. So we have the utilize the text and we can come up, okay, so we're gonna make a title for a blog post, utilize the text. Point the tutor to read discover answers from the text on their own. Okay, so we're gonna do as tutors, we encourage tutees so this could be your title here. So over here, when you come up with a title like this, excuse me, it's important that you come up with the different paragraphs and how you're gonna do this to help out the tutees. So, so you can do come up here and look your avatar, and then you're gonna say, okay, so we help the facilitate insights to discover answers. We read and underline the summary, so you can make from all of this information, make different paragraphs and different titles and how you help out the tutors, the tutees. And this is how you do your paragraphs and as well your different blog posts. Okay, so this is one of the titles here, and we're going to come up with another one. So provide opportunity and support to the tutee. As and then we're going to do the tag here, tag, and then you can put discover answers. So just this tag tutees here, and you can put tutees here and tutors. So it's important that you divide your tags and your, so this way you have something here, and then, okay, so we're going to come up with another one here. Provide opportunity and support to the tutee. So tutors help students, no, provide students And over here, you're going to do the tag. So let's go look for another tag here. So you can do information source. So you can make, okay, so you can make something about the information source. And let's go here. Students, this go like this, before coming to a tutoring class, a student must bring information source for class. Of course. Of the course. So before coming to a tutoring class, a student must bring information source of the course, and this could be textbook and all that. Information source. So this is another one that you can come up with. And there are many different ones. So just try to make different variations. And so this way you have a website that has all the information because you're planning to target your audience here. And if someone is searching the internet and they're trying to look for a local tutor, they want to know your tutor proficiency. This could be from university, college, high school, junior high, or elementary. And they also, your target audience, they want to know what courses you are proficient in. This could be literature, this could be math, this could be biology, maybe a second language, maybe English, history, economics, I don't know. It all depends your level of education. But if you want to target this audience, it's important that you have all of this information in your website, that you come up with this information in your website, because if someone is searching the internet, the first thing they are going to look for, they say, okay, I'm looking a tutor, level of education, uh, high school, and is proficient in biology. So if you write down this in your website, that you are proficient in biology, most likely that you are going to be found on the internet and in your local area. They're gonna say, okay, I'm looking for a tutor that is proficient in biology. Let's search the internet and they will find you because you have this on your website. So it's important that you write down your customer audience avatar and your level of education. All right, so let's come up with different blog ideas and solutions for your SEO. Okay, so right now you're gonna set an information source, so identify the task. So we help students, you're gonna put here, we help students identify the task. And if you are let's go here. The task on the task the and on their high school courses. So maybe you are like a high school tutor, and then you're gonna say, okay, we help students identify the task on their high school courses, and your tag is going to be here, identify the task, and high school here. So you're going to have these two tags here. So it's very simple. Just read your avatars and just come up with the ideas on how to write your target audience in your website. This way, if someone might be searching the internet for a tutor that is proficient in high school, that you have this in your website, most likely they are going to find you because you have this in your website and just like that, okay? All right, so that's for your my tutoring blog post title goals and responsibilities. So first you have to come up with this blog post from your responsibilities and goals. So here are your goals and responsibilities as a tutor. So this is what I come up with from the tutor book. And you can come here and then just make sure you probably have a tutor book as well if you are a tutor, and you might know or you might be familiar with these different responsibilities that I'm pointing out here. Okay, now for the customer audience avatar, you also have to come up with the my tutoring blog post, the customer audience. So just like that, and you're gonna come up here. So to do this, your customer audience, you have to pick up from your avatar the responsibilities and goal and mix it up with your customer audience. So right here, let's say, for example, we have math here. So let's say I'm a tutor in the math class for a high school, or you can say algebra or whatever, but it could be high school here and these different courses for math, but this might be high school or might be college, university, or anything. So you have the math here from your customer target audience, and then you're gonna come up here with your responsibilities and goals. So I, as a tutor, provide opportunity and support in math courses. Okay, so simple. I as a tutor provide. Let's go come up here. Opportunity and support. So I, as a tutor, provide opportunity to all students who want better results in math. Okay, so something like that, or you can do if you want to make your titles a little bit shorter, just try to make your titles shorter. So you can do just like that. Fine, like that. You want to make like simple as that. Fine, better results in math. Okay, and you can do that as well, or you can do find better results in math, or let's go here, tutors that provide opportunity to find better results. And you can do like this here, another one, tutor that provides support to find better results in math. So this could be one or the other, okay? So just use one or these, whatever you like the best. just one of these two, and your tag is going to be math, and you're gonna say tutor support, just like that. This is another tag here. So it's important that if you're going to make a website that you have to come up with these different block ideas. This way you can target your audience. Because if someone is searching the internet and they want to know your level of education, it's important that you include your level of education. But for tutors, it's more you have to include your level of education. Over here, I include optional because you might have a master degree, but you might be doing tutoring for high school. So you can say, okay, I have a master degree and I do tutoring for high school students or something like that. And you can do whatever you want here. Or you can sometimes you can be a high school the diploma and still be a tutor for the high school students. So it all depends, you know. So you have to include it here. I just put optional for other different websites but for the tutor, they must know your level of education. Okay, so right here, okay, so let's pick up another one here. So you might be the history proficient tutor, and you might going to do something different. So the information source. So you can say, okay, so history, let's come here, history, tutor, proficient in high school education level. So history tutor proficient in high school education level. So you can do many different ones of this one here. This could be math, this could be biology, and so on, okay? So you could be literature, and you can just do different ones depending on your proficiency. And over here, so you're gonna do history, and then tutor, and just like this. Just come up with this tag here. So this could be history and tutor proficiency. And we have to come up here, okay, so high school. And you might group up with other tutors, you know, they are proficient in different courses. They might attend the same class you did as a tutor to be certified. You can group with them and make a website, all of you together, and invest yourself so you can help out other students to become, to achieve their academic goals. Okay, so let's come up here. So there are different ways how to target your audience. It's important that you have the S come up here. So it's important that you do your call to action SEO diagram. It's important that you come up here and watch out this SEO tutoring website planning over here. And if you want to make the website, just come to the playlist. The best way to make a website with no extra cost, you can get started just by looking these videos here and just look at the plans and look at the different plans for the tutor, how to make a website for a tutor, and just start your website with no extra cost. And it's important that you do the simple search engine optimize as well. And if you want to learn how to submit simple website to search engines and local search, just read this article here and do that, okay? So if you are a tutor, and let's go come here, and it's important that if you are a tutor, you have all your information in your website. This way, the people notice you are a tutor and that you submit your website to the search engines and as well to the local search. And you have to make sure that you have all of these avatars, responsibilities, and goals as a tutor. And as well, you have your customer audience avatar, the level of education. So you want to target the level of education of different students. And of course, the course as well. This could be math, literature, English, biology, maybe high school students, college students, maybe university, elementary. It all depends what level of education you are a tutor in, that you are more proficient in as well. Okay, guys, so this is the video about how to get started with the tutoring advice, customer audience, and blog ideas, and how to get started with your website, simple search engine website. You can always watch our tutoring SEO website planning Go Digital website YouTube channel. And if you want a more advanced search engine website, you can always contact website designer at godigitalwebsite.com, but the more advanced website will have the extra cost, including the extra cost of a web designer if you're planning to hire a web designer. And as well, but you can easily get started with a site with no extra cost by just coming to our YouTube channel and watching our different videos and how to get started on a website with no extra cost. And the best way to make a website with no extra cost, just watch this playlist. This way you can easily get started and you will have the option with the basic modules, basic products, basic blog, basic contact form, basic format and how to be search engine optimized, responsive website, visible to Android smartphone, tablets, desktops, and laptops. Okay, guys, if you are a tutor, I wish you the best. And I also wish you the best when it's time for you to get started on your simple search engine website. And if you like this video or you find this video interested, give us the like in this video. And as well, we invite you and encourage you to get started on your own website. This way you can get noticed as a tutor in your local areas. This way students who are attending the school nearby your place or your location, they start noticing that you are available as a tutor. Okay, guys, so I wish you the best and have a beautiful day, guys. Take care.